Hi, welcome in the Amazon. Please like, share, and subscribe.
So sit back, relax, kick your feet up, and most of all enjoy. Much love.
Zuma Rock is a large natural monolith, or Inselberg, an igneous intrusion composed of gabbro and granodiorite, located in Madala, a town in Niger State, Nigeria. It is situated in the west of Nigeria's capital, Abuja, along the main road from Abuja to Kaduna, off Madala, and is sometimes referred to as the gateway to Abuja from Suleja. Zuma Rock rises approximately 300 meters, 980 feet, above its surroundings. It was once thought to be in the Federal Capital Territory but is actually located at the upper end of Madala, a rural settlement in Suleja local government area of Niger State. The rock was found in the 15th century by the Zuba people of Niger State, who called it Zumwa, which could translate to a place of guinea fowls. It had been known that by the 15th century the Kwarafa, had started to spread all over the northern areas of Nigeria. The people of Zuba today were part of the Kwarafa that are called or identified today as Koro. They are part of the Jukuan that are in diaspora. The forefathers spread from the Kwarafa Empire, traveled to the western direction through Lafia, but Lafia was not there as at that time, then through Kefi area, but there was nothing like Kefi as at that time, then into the old Abuja area which was not in existence then too. But before they reached the Zuma Rock, their soothsayers told them that they are not to settle down permanently until they reached one wonderful rock, far ahead of them. They continued to move approaching the Zuma Rock till they came to meet the Zuma Rock in the middle of a thick forest. When they entered into the forest, they settled within a mile radius around it and founded settlements like Shernapa, where their leadership was Chasai, Luki, Esa, Zumwa, Yaku, Huntu, Wagu of the upper land and Wagu of the lower land. Zuma Rock, situated 5 miles to the southeast of the Suleja, is steeped in local folklore and legends. According to the Gwari people, the indigenous inhabitants of the surrounding area, Zuma Rock holds profound spiritual significance. One prevalent legend among the Gwari people posits that Zuma Rock is a deity, acting as a protective guardian for those residing in its shadow. Local beliefs attribute healing powers to Zuma Rock, and there exist accounts of individuals who claim to have experienced remarkable recoveries after visiting or praying at the site. These indigenous myths and beliefs contribute to the landmark's cultural and spiritual significance. In the forest surrounding the rock, there existed a village inhabited by the Koro people, whose chief served as the priest of the rock's deity. This deity was associated with a small rock within the village where sacrifices were believed to occur. The inhabitants of this forest village were said to protect the rock, preventing outsiders from reaching it. There was a prevailing belief that no person had ever reached the rock's base due to superstitions and the fear of a curse. Additionally, it was believed that the village itself was hidden from sight. Historically, the Emir of Abuja sent annual sacrifices, a black ox, a black he-goat, and a black dog, to the guardians of the rock as offerings to the deity. These sacrifices were delivered by villagers from Chachi, who were permitted to interact with the guardians due to their shared tribal connections. During the 1940s, the district officer of Abuja, the Sarkin Malamai and Sulaimanu Barau, who later became the Emir of Abuja, joined the then chief of Zuba to visit the rock and the fetish village to find out the truth about the rock. Locals strongly advised against the journey, cautioning about curses and refusal by the priest to meet with them. The priest was described as an unkempt and naked dwelling person, and while the villagers were known for making human sacrifices to appease their deity. Ignoring these cautions, the party began their journey by first visiting Chachi. The people of the village refused to lead them to the fetish village but agreed to show them the directions there. Upon reaching the village, they encountered welcoming inhabitants, who spoke proper Hausa. Unlike the descriptions they had heard earlier, the priest was just like other men, properly clothed and shaved as we were. When questioned about human sacrifices, he denied knowledge but admitted it might have been practiced in the past. However, he clarified that animal sacrifices were still practiced and were directed towards their ancestors and the spirits of past priests, not to the rock itself. A mountain that looks like Mount Zuma is the Voltsberg in Suriname. Voltsberg is a mountain in Suriname at 240 meters, 787 feet. It is part of the Emma Range and is located in the Sipaliwini district. It is named after the German geologist Friedrich Volz. Volzberg used to form a nature reserve together with the close by Raleigh Falls. In 1998, it became part of the Central Suriname Nature Reserve. The mountain rises from 3 sides and therefore looks very imposing, however it is much easier to climb than the neighboring Van Stockenberg. The mountain is home to many monkeys. The mountain is popular with bird watchers with more than 400 different birds including the Guianan cock of the rock. The Volzberg features on the 20 Surinamese dollar banknote.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you come back soon. So till the next time, much love.